Great morning, holy brothers and sisters! Happy Rosh Chodesh for the first of TEVET in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan. Today's lesson is called Enduring Experiences. It was specifically in Mara, which is derived from the root word mar, bitterness, that the Jews received the Shabbos of peace, since peace frequently garbs itself in a bitter form. As in the verse, "Behold, for the sake of peace, I had great bitterness." Yeshaya 38:17. Just as all physical remedies come in the form of bitter medicines, so too peace, which is the remedy for all things, as in peace both for those far and near, says God, and I will heal him. Yeshaya 57:19 also clothes itself in bitterness. The reason for this is that all types of ailments, may God save us, stem from strife. There is strife between the body's four basic elements, one trying to overpower the other, and a person must see to it that peace, which is the cure, reigns among them. Similarly, spiritual sickness is a form of strife, whereby there is conflict between the soul and the body. As it is written, "There is no peace in my bones because of my sin." Tehillim 38:4. Here too, it is necessary to receive one's cure through bitterness. Soulful spiritual serenity stems from sickness and strife. Sometimes, however, the patient is so sick that he is incapable of enduring the bitterness of the cure. In such a case, the doctors cease to treat the patient, and they despair of being able to cure him. In the same way, when a person's sins, which are the sickness of the soul, overpower him, may God save us, then he is unable to endure the bitterness of the cure, and then it seems as if there is almost no hope for such a person, God forbid. But God is full of compassion, and when he sees in a person that he wishes to return to him, but that he does not have enough strength to endure the bitterness of the cure, then God has compassion on the person, and he throws all of that person's sins over his shoulder, so to speak, in order that the person need not suffer such acute bitterness in order to be cured. Rather, the person is required to suffer only as much as he can, as it is written about King Chizkiah, who praised the Holy One with the verse cited above, "Behold, for the sake of peace, I had great bitterness, and you, God, have thrown all my sins over your shoulder." Yeshaya 38:17. From all this, each and every person will understand an important lesson for himself. That is, every person who wishes to take pity on himself and to return to God. For when a person begins in some small way to enter into the pathways of spirituality and righteousness and starts to draw closer to God, in most cases a great many obstacles and suffering come upon him from various directions, to each person in his own particular way. Sometimes such a person imagines that it is impossible to endure bitterness, suffering, and obstacles like these, and there are people who have fallen because of this, and who subsequently drifted away. May God save us. But the person who desires the truth must know and believe that all of the bitterness, suffering, and obstacles that assail him all come with great kindness. For considering his many sins, he actually needs to suffer much greater bitterness in order to be cured. And since this would be beyond his capacity to endure, such a person would then have no hope, God forbid. But God has compassion on a person like this, and he does not send him any more bitterness or suffering than he can handle. Thus, whatever bitterness that a person does experience, he certainly must endure, and he certainly can endure. For God does not send to any person bitterness or obstacles that are beyond his ability to bear and to overcome, even though, according to his deeds, he deserves to suffer more. Entire experiences are exactly evolved for everyone to envisage and expand for exactly what can be endured. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.